up, y'all, man, bro? Finna finally go ahead and do these Q&As like we promised. We appreciate everybody who commented something, who asked a question, who even got themselves involved in this. Anyways, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into these questions, bro. First question, somebody said, how that baby gear? How that baby gear, man? To this day, bro, we still don't know how CJ got here, bro. Like, we wore condoms and everything. Bro still got here.
I don't know. Cause remember we took it off?
I feel like he came from like pre-cum. Cause like we'll go like a round with a condom on, and then like the second round, you know, I'm not gonna put on another one. So I think it was one of them. I think it was like pre-cum or something, you know.
What place would we like to visit together? I mean, we already talked about it.
Talking about Bora Bora?
Yeah, Bora Bora.
Yeah.
We're planning for the Maldives for next year.
It was out of Maldives or Cabo, bro. Next question. Ooh, this is a good one, bro. What age will Zach tell CJ about sex? I feel like
middle school.
Yeah, middle school. When he step into middle school, bro, 6th grade, I feel like that's where hormones start. Like,
yeah, that's why I was a little
kicking
horny
in.
dog.
In middle school? In middle school, come on, son. Birds and the bees, man. Birds and the
Call
bees.
your daddy. That's what I'm saying. Who picked out CJ baby name? We both did.
Lauren?
I chose Joel. He chose Christopher.
Yeah.
I only chose Joel because he chose Christopher over his uncle that passed.
If you could change one thing about each other, what would it be? I just think it's like some dumb stuff. Go ahead.
No.
I got a list. If I could change one thing about Lauren, bro, I would say her attitude, bro. When I tell y'all, Lauren be like talking at like everything I say, this nigga say something smart right after.
I would say his temper.
I got bad temper.
He do, y'all.
I can say that. I can say that. I got
Yes.
the temper. How do y'all manage to keep a relationship with God within your relationship?
To be honest, I wasn't really into the whole church thing until I got with Zach. Maybe like a year or maybe. He ended up introducing me to his church. I ended up liking it, seeing the Holy Ghost, stuff like that. Type of feelings I haven't felt. I ended up experiencing the Holy Ghost. I'm still kind of working on my Christianity in a way, but he's been a big help. So
I would say for me, growing up, God has always been a big part of my life. You know what I mean? Of course, coming into this relationship, we knew it was things that we both needed to heal from, walls that we both needed to break. I would say God has really been helping us grow through that. An example, I guess, would be like, you know, like insecurities, right? Basically, how I feel like it works is when the devil sees that you have certain insecurities or you're tempted by certain things, he knows like which buttons to push. When those buttons are pushed, that insecurity can start from how you feel within yourself. Then that can make you insecure about your relationship, insecure about your job, insecure about being a mother, insecure about being a father. When you bring God into that equation, it just eliminates all of that. Yes, we still have our disagreements, our arguments, but at the end of the day, we still choose each other. You know what I mean?
what is our favorite thing about each other and why? I would say his determination. When I tell you, when this man has an idea in his head and won't stop till it falls through, like, it's gonna be that. He's gonna be that. He's gonna get that. He's gonna make this.
One thing I love about Lauren, like, she just always gives, like, feedback. A lot of my decisions I make is because I trust her to give me the proper feedback, and you know, that's just how I move. Have y'all ever had someone try to ruin y'all relationship, and if y'all did, how did y'all resolve it?
So, when we first got together,
I got it. Let me.
I'm gonna name
I
drop
will. Yeah, please,
this girl.
babe, please don't name drop this girl. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. In the beginning of our relationship, like, I wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I pulled, I guess you could say, all reliable out, and was just like, it's not you, it's me. I need to take a step back. I need to heal from this. I need to, you know, I pulled that. When I was taking, you know what I'm saying, the healing process.
He left me out.
I did end up breaking up with Lauren. I think I had went to a party or somewhere. You watching this, you know who it is. Me and a girl started chopping it up, started talking. I think I ended up taking her home that night. We ended up texting. We ended up going on dates, and just within those dates, bro, you know, every guy knows, like, you know who you're supposed to be with and who you just not. Bro, the chick was not Lauren. Yeah, she was cool, whatever.
You said she was lame.
I said she was lame.
So was she cool or was she lame?
She was lame. She was lame. I ended up like dropping her off. I ended up stopping at the stop sign, and I ended up calling Lauren. And basically trying to work out stuff with Lauren, bro. Lauren she was hearing everything, but she wasn't giving like no feedback.
I was so hurt.
I didn't know this nigga was Sherlock Holmes, bro. I took the girl to the aquarium, bro. I was recording the fish. I didn't know that when I posted it on my story, the reflection of the tank, you could see the girl standing right next to me. So after me trying to confess and get back with Lauren, she was just like, tell me one thing. And I was like, what's up? She was like, was you messing with anybody else?
At first, he lied. He said no. And then I was like, now, I'll give you one more chance. And then he was like, okay, I ain't gonna lie. And then he told me.
Yep, and then she hit me with that, oh, I already knew. I ended up telling her like we couldn't talk no more. Even after telling her what it is, she was still willing to be around. And,
yeah, this bitch wanna be stepmama, y'all. I almost.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get there. I already got over it. I'm gonna be mad. I love her again, and he gonna be the doghouse tonight.
It did take me earning her trust back. It took a bunch of communication. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Just throughout our relationship from where we started and where we are now. I mean, shoot, we grew from there. Next question.
But if I see you, you know what's up.
Would y'all ever have a threesome? This is where y'all start getting like spicy, man. Y'all started asking like some.
The devil is a lie. All I gotta say.
We've had conversations about like on the topic of it.
Just some stuff we've seen like on social media.
Lauren will be the type to agree to the threesome, invite the girl over. As soon as she get over here, Lauren whooping her ass. Literally. The answer to that question?
Hell no. What advice would y'all give to other couples? I would say to keep choosing them.
Keep choosing your person, bro. I've had that same question for my parents and people who've been married for a long time. And they'll literally tell you like, every day you have to wake up and choose that person. You know what I mean? If it's some obvious stuff like some, abuse.
Saying if you've been abused or probably just kept cheating on, but
right, cheating. It's just some stuff you just don't stick around for. Communication is another big part. Communication has brought us a long way. From Lauren being a person who don't like to explain herself or explain how she feels, and from me always explaining how I feel about a situation, like we have to kind of compromise.
It makes me feel uncomfortable. I didn't know how to put my feelings into words, so it was so hard. And
like she said, like it being uncomfortable, having uncomfortable conversations, whether it's something you insecure about or something you're embarrassed about, having those uncomfortable conversations go a long way. You'll know your person like the back of your hand. You won't put y'all in positions or situations to where embarrass one another or spark an insecurity. So communication.
Third thing. Well, this is the first, the best important part. God.
God is number one. God is going to help you literally like grow. You know what I mean? We're not perfect Christians. You know what I mean? Like we still have stuff that we need to work on. We still need to work on what we talking about? Cursing. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Why is Lauren booty so big?
Who asked that?
Bro, every time I post a video of Lauren, bro, like it don't matter if it's on my story or whatever, somebody sliding up to my dude girl thick. When I first met Lauren, I thought she was white, bro. I thought she was a white girl with a big old booty, man. That's the first thing I seen. At that time, you know what I'm saying, she was in a relationship, so I had to kind of like play my cards, you know what I'm saying? Play the, y'all niggas know.
No, at first I ignored him.
Hey, your booty is big, fam.
To me, it's not big, but I think to me that's a personal insecurity that I just can't. Like I don't see it, but I do get it a lot.
When you see that thing in backshot view, like backshot point of view, like.
Okay. Anyway, next question. Has it been hard to create this lifestyle y'all are creating for the baby? Definitely been hard. There's been days where we've literally been not broke, but like can barely afford stuff. Well, not now, but when we were first creating it, it was just so hard. Like, cause at first we both sucked at saving money.
Saving money, bro.
So when we find out that we were pregnant, it was mostly like now I gotta really save money because it's not just me. It's three of us. It suddenly went from being just you to being three of y'all. This is for me, being a mom, and also having to help with his stuff, because I help with his stuff a lot, and having to go to my 9 to 5 and then just dealing with my own insecurities. I have those days where I get like really depressed sometimes. So all of that is just so freaking hard.
Dream job.
Registered nurse or laboring delivery.
For me, I would say, shoot, what I'm doing now, bro, photography. My goal is to own my own studio, and within that studio, have the best makeup artist, best hairstylist. Vanessa, I need
Vanessa, you gonna
I
be
need you in the
studio,
shop, man.
girl.
I need you in the shop. All of that. Jazz, I definitely need you in the
If
studio.
y'all ain't booked with them,
Yeah, man.
don't even show up.
Don't even show up,
I'm
bro. If you
playing.
ain't booked with Nessa, bro. I was playing, bro. Y'all can book with whoever, but Nessa. But yeah, bro, just to have the best of the best in the studio, and therefore, you know what I'm saying, everybody flowing, everybody making money. That's one of my goals, to have my own studio. The question y'all been asking a lot.
We're not planning for another baby. He planned for 2024. This man used to be in the room shooting socks in the drawer, talking about 2024.
2024.
No, he's crazy.
We definitely having another one though.
Yeah,
I will say that.
Yeah, definitely. We're shooting for a girl.
I want a
hopefully.
girl.
But I mean, obviously, it's whatever God. I'm not even gonna put a time on it.
I'm gonna put time on it.
I want to wait a couple years.
Shit.
But if I
2024.
He gonna trap me. Just know he trapped me.
Nah, this is another big one. I know a lot of people been asking me. I don't know if people been asking you, but they been asking me a lot. When are we getting married?
Oh yeah, I got that a lot.
When are we getting married, bro?
First of all, talk to y'all brother over here.
Yeah, that's more on me.
It's more on him because I ain't finna be the motherfucker to propose to him.
So what I want to do for sure, right? I do want to be engaged for maybe a year or two. Just try to make sure I still like her. Lord, be getting on my nerves.
Don't freaking kiss me.
That'll give us time to grow even more, build even more, and on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Plan for the wedding.
One thing I told him was he better not wait 5 to 10 years too.
No, I'm definitely not waiting.
Ain't no way it should take you 5 years to figure out if you want to marry or not.
Baby, let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. Shoot, when the time right. But y'all don't know, bro. I'm not waiting no 5 years for real.
So they had asked me a lot
Okay.
if there's been times where we get jealous of our friends.
Ooh.
Like the different, like
That's a
your
good one.
female friends and my male friends. In the beginning, definitely. And it was only because of when he did what he did, it really affected me. So I felt like if he was hanging out with his friends all the time and they was just ha kiki, FaceTiming all day, then he could leave me again in a second.
For me, I'm okay with her having male friends. If you know me personally, you know I have a bunch of female friends. One way that helped me work around that or just compromise along with that, introduce them. You know what I'm saying? Bring them around. If they're legit your friends, bro, you have nothing to hide. Babe, just give them a chance. You know what I mean? Before Leia, for example, my best friend, y'all know my best friend, bro. But yeah, just give them a shot. You know what I mean?
But now, he could go out with his friends and probably spend all day and night with them.
If she go out with guy friends, you know what I'm saying? That's the coolest.
As long as we let each other know, hey, I'm gonna be here and I won't come home till this time. We're gonna do this and la la la.
Communication and trust. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you don't trust them having opposite sex friends and stuff like that, that's not who you need to be with, or that's something that y'all can sit down and talk about. Stop saying you don't like this girl, you don't even know this girl. Not everybody wants your nigga, not everybody wants your girl, bro. There are people that legit are placed in people's lives to be friends. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna think, you know what I'm saying, your girl bad, somebody might find me attractive. That's just what it is. It's a tough conversation, but hey, again, communication. You know how if you see a woman with a big old booty, some people be like this.
As you become more secure in yourself and your insecurities kind of get out the way, you can sit, now we'll be out and be like, bro, she got a big ass.
You think that mother real?
Yeah, and we'll talk about it, but he's never disrespectful to where he's just wandering.
Right, you gotta turn around. Now that type of stuff is just too far. And again, fellas, that comes with telling the truth. This should be your best friend, your homeboy, whatever. You should be able to be you around your person.
And again, it's whatever works for y'all.
Whatever works for y'all.
Everybody's different.
If you know that's something your girl is insecure about,
but it's
just not going nowhere, bro, just don't do it, bro. It ain't that. It ain't that deep. That wraps up, man, the Q&A. Appreciate y'all for asking the questions. Some of y'all made it through the whole video. If you didn't, I'm sorry.
Your mama gonna see that.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Bernice.
You just told the world my mama loved you.